welcome to this week's video. Today Chris and I are on the river. Goal for today is to land a brook trout and cook it on a campfire beside the river. So that will be lunch today or brunch depending on which one we decide to keep. We've had a few on so far this morning, but they've come off in the current, so they're out here, they're biting. That's great. We just need to get a decent one in so we can kindle up a campfire and get cooking. So another beautiful day out on the river, so please stay tuned for the adventure. Last minute. I think that was a brook.
Yeah.
Looks like a decent one. Came right up from under that log. So we are full on driving the struggle bus to No Fish Town. Like really fast. Full speed, actually. We can't seem to catch anything. Like, we've had bites, but it's like painful.
We've missed what, 6 fish now?
Yeah, we just can't seem to hook them. It's getting closer and closer to lunchtime. I'm actually hungry. I could use a fish right now. I'm hungry. Struggle City population 2.
Got one.
What is it?
Finally.
Get him in here. Woo. Nice. Oh, we're not gonna starve.
That was a struggle.
God, we might starve. He's a little guy. Wow. Okay. Cool.
Took us 3 hours to get that fish. We
Yeah.
lost 6 or 7 fish,
Oh
some
my
real
gosh.
nice ones, and finally.
We got this little guy. So we'll definitely, we can keep him, right?
Yeah, we'll check, make sure he's long enough and cook him up for lunch.
Or maybe a snack.
For a snack.
Alright guys, so we ended up with just the one smaller trout. That's totally fine. I'm gonna pretend like I'm not hungry for something bigger. You're gonna wanna start with a live green branch. This is what you'll skewer the trout with. So you want it to be live, obviously, so it doesn't burn over the fire as quickly as some of the other stuff. So we'll shape that down and kind of put a spear on the end of it. We just got some smaller kind of fire starting. This stuff is gonna be great just on the side of the river. Then we got these smaller sticks here. And then I got some really nice dry wood from up above the river too. So we will start assembling this and get it litty. Alright. So if you can imagine, on this stick, the fish is gonna go, you know, body-wise, lengthwise through here, and then these little pins will kind of secure it so it doesn't spin around on us like that. Alright, now we are gonna light it up. Alright guys, here's our little pre-lunch snack guy. So it also, these sticks that we're gonna skewer him with, it doesn't hurt to just get them wet too, because obviously if they're wet, they're not gonna burn. Those are the pins again that will go through them. So I start posteriorly and move forward like so. Run down a couple times so you get all the way through. And then those are all of the insides that you want out of there. So they come out very easily on a trout like this. Discard those. And the gills come out pretty easily too. You kind of just gotta put a little bit of muscle behind it. All right, so now that we have the gills and the organs out, there's this little bloodline that kind of runs on the inside of the spine here. The best way that I always do this is just take your fingernail and kind of just scrape it out. Rinse it. And it really comes out pretty easily. So he's nice and clean. Perfect. So now, this process, we say open up wide, and we just run that right through the back. So you see how he's situated on there? Like that, very nicely. And we really don't need these extra pins, but we made them, so we're gonna just put them on for the sake of it. I don't really know if I'm doing this correct. So it goes right underneath that mid skewer that we have on there. Like that. Yep, it's getting good. It's awesome. All right guys, fire's getting nice and hot, so I brought some pre-mixed salt and pepper seasoning that I'm just gonna kind of put on the outside of the fish and flip them over, Chris, over upside, or that way too, and upside down. This is gonna make him yummy. Perfect.
Nice. It's ready.
Okay, Chris is gonna add a little bit more to this, but we'll just start holding him over the fire. So you know the fish is done when it's starting to look flaky and the skin peels off of it really easily. So that's always a good thing to look for. So fish is getting close to being done. We just want to make sure it's good and done.
Look at that.
Yum. And the fire, obviously we didn't make a big fire. We're literally just using it to cook a fish on, and then we want to extinguish it. We don't want anything with, you know, a big bit of coals around here, so.
Yeah, we put it on a nice slated rock here.
Yeah, rock, sand. Yeah, so we're just using it to cook our fish, and then we are going to dump it in the river. So we know it's nice and done because look how easily that skin just separates from the trout, and look how perfect that is. It's just awesome.
Very nice. That's all your good meat right there.
Fresh trout. on the river. It is in fact lunchtime. I lied when I said we were going to be eating brunch because it took us kind of a long time to catch that fish. But now we have it. It's delicious with just a little bit of salt and pepper.
Yep, salt and pepper. Right on the skin.
Yep.
I don't know, what do you say? It took 10 minutes to cook?
Yeah.
It's about 10 minutes. You got yourself some bonage.
I'd rather have bone in a fish that I caught than a hair in something I buy from the store. So,
True.
personally.
All right, guys, we are gonna finish up our fish. I tell you what, there's nothing more rewarding than grind, especially, you know, I love that we didn't catch a ton of fish right off the bat. We had to grind for it. We were hungry. We were really looking forward to this fish. We finally caught one, and what a better lunch than that.
Yeah, we definitely earned it. So we're gonna chill out on the riverbank for a little bit, finish eating this brookie, and probably fish our way back because it's been a little bit. So
yeah, and maybe we'll see some more fish action on the way back. If not, we will see you guys next time, and I think we're gonna head out on the boat and do some trolling.
yep, thanks for watching, guys.